The recent Fed announcement has led the crypto markets to bounce. The outlook and sentiment for the next year have changed. People are bullish, and I really think the bottom is in. Thank you for checking out the channel. Every day we put out a new video about cryptocurrency education, markets, giveaways, and more. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. Now, let's go to the moon. Crypto sentiment is changing. Here you can see analysts expect Bitcoin trend changes after Fed lays out its 2022 roadmap. So for the past week, markets have been a bit rocky as investors across the globe grew increasingly nervous about December 15th, today, Federal Open Market Committee meeting, but confirmation that the Federal Reserve would enact 3 rate hikes and gradual tapering in 2022 appears to have been priced into last week's market volatility. You can see good news rolling out now. So here as well, Bitcoin rallies above 49K following Fed FOMC announcement of rate hikes in 2022. So people are back bullish on Twitter because it was pretty bad this week. You know, everybody was selling. Twitter was horrible. There was so much FUD, you know, because markets generally top at Q4 and everybody was saying it's a bear market, which I don't think so. I personally believe Bitcoin has bottomed, local bottom, as a lot of other people do. So Michael Van de Poppe, Crypto Michael, breaking. Fed keeps its interest rate at 0 to 0.25, so a quarter, as it's committed to employing the full range of instruments available to help the US economy, which means the bull market continues for Bitcoin. And he says, I repeat again, the bottom on Bitcoin was hit on December 4th. The bull market isn't over. And we might as well look at this. Breaking: U.S. Senate vote to lift debt ceiling by $2.5 trillion just by Bitcoin. Let's look here as well. Popular trader Pentoshi loaded up hundreds of Bitcoins. He's like, anyways, off for real now, break time. If everyone is short, flat makes it pretty hard for the market to move down. Remember, price moves down until it finds liquidity. Same with price moving. Price moved, forcing participants to act. If it was going to sell off, it would have before the FOMC, which was only great news. You can see the bounce in the crypto markets for today. Everything is pretty much green. You see the smart contract platform coins performing the best, like Solana up 11%. You have Avalanche crushing it today at 25%. Polygon doing pretty good as well, Matic 15%. So these coins with actual utility and ecosystems are doing very well. Algorand about 6% as well. Tron's not the best, but it does fall in that category. So let's go right to the charts now. So this was a support we were looking at a few days ago. I did a video on Bitcoin. Has Bitcoin bottomed out? And I said that this would be a strong support. We took a long here, which was successful. I also took a small long here in the FOMC news. And I just took a quick long, just like $1,000 profit. I posted that in the Discord. But this isn't the best pattern playing out. Like, we're making lower lows right here and pretty much lower highs as well. Pretty much looking like a descending triangle. So I think that even though the outlook and the sentiment is bullish for the future coming into 2022, and I love Willy Woo's work. You should definitely go check him out. His on-chain analysis is showing, you know, this is going to be different than usual where we top at Q4. It looks like we're going to keep going into 2022, and Bitcoin's going to keep rising up, which everybody loves to hear that, because your favorite altcoin will as well, because the crypto market pretty much revolves around Bitcoin. So we got a nice long in here as well. This candle isn't looking the best on the 4-hour, and it kind of looks like we can form another high, lower high right here. So, you know, maybe we can shoot back up, but it looks like we're going to kind of come back down here. So this has been acting as a strong support, but I don't like that we keep coming to test it. I can also see the RSI on the higher time frame is moving up and making higher lows. So I do like to see that. I'm hoping that people are considering, thinking that we're still going to be bearish. I think that people are flipping bullish now, and they might just FOMO into positions and buy up Bitcoin and their favorite coin. I think potentially if we break this down, we might not break this low right here, but we might just sweep close to it to activate more shorts and kill the longs and then move back up. So it actually screw both sides, and that's what Bitcoin does. So I'm watching this very closely. Let's check it on the daily and weekly. We're still holding. Let me delete all these lines, and we are holding the weekly 50 EMA right here. Let me get these ones out of the way because that's a little bit of noise. Okay, awesome. So you can see we're still holding this as well. I don't think we will go lower. This was an awesome buying opportunity here, and I think it'll provide an awesome buying opportunity coming into here as well. I don't know how much liquidity or volume will go in and out of Bitcoin during Christmas. But I am also looking forward for January to come, as I think companies like institutions will start buying up Bitcoin and putting it on their sheet. They'll be investing in Bitcoin for start of year again, as they've unloaded and whales have unloaded. It's the start of the year and it's the perfect time to buy. So let's take a look at, this is the weekly, we looked at the daily. Let's take a look at Ethereum. This is Ethereum against BTC. I think Ethereum BTC is going to still move up. We did this video about 20 days. I've been touching on this pretty much all year. Doubling your Bitcoins. If you got in at the start of the year here, you're almost at 200%. So if you put 1 Bitcoin, you'd be at 3 Bitcoins right now. And I think from here, where it broke out of this continuation pattern, you still have a chance to make 100%. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you'll come out with 2 Bitcoins. You'll come out with 1 profit, and then your initial entry. So I still think this is profitable. Ethereum is, I don't want to say leading the market, not the market, but definitely beating Bitcoin in terms of gains. You can see ETH BTC is up 3%, which just means Ethereum's percentage gain is higher than Bitcoin's percentage gain. You just minus it off that. And I think Ethereum will keep running towards its all-time high, which is 0.156. So that's always a great opportunity. Let's take a look at the total market cap as well. We're kind of trending down. This kind of looks like the Bitcoin chart. But we're bouncing off the 2 trillion, imagine 200 trillion market. We'd all be rich. That coin market cap glitch is, wasn't a glitch. But so the 2 trillion mark right here, we're bouncing off of that. This is bullish for the weekly. You can see we came down, we sold off a lot, but this is like a bullish candle right here. Kind of looks like a hammer. Let's go into smaller time frames. Doesn't look so bullish on the smaller time frame than we do on the weekly right here, but same thing. This is kind of stuck in between here from the 2 trillion, and then we have heavy resistance at the 2.3 trillion. I think we'll definitely continue to break this, and Bitcoin and Ethereum will continue to move up in price. Your favorite altcoins, if we look back here, the smart contract, native L1 coins like Avalanche, Polygon, which have their own ecosystems like Solana, Phantom, they're doing very well right now. Even Sol, Phantasma, I've been looking at this one right here, and I think this would be a good entry very soon. It came almost, I think, was it like 50% from the top. So it's still a lot of room to go, and it's still very undervalued in terms of market cap and price. If it was anywhere in terms of like Solana, Avalanche, or even Maddox market cap, this would be crushing it right now. So this is a sleeper. Check out Phantasma, the blockchain, when you have a chance. SOUL, Sol, and that's pretty much it. The Fed announcement was awesome. It wasn't bearish. We didn't have any crazy amounts of dump or fear, panic. That's the last thing we wanted. If we look at the crypto fear and index, we're at 28 right now. I think tomorrow that'll be a little bit higher. Last week we were at a low of 18. It's good to see that, to see the sentiment of the market. It's slowly raising right now. We did almost hit the low of the year, which Bitcoin always pulls back. which is very normal as it's up crazy amounts of percentages this year, including a lot of other altcoins. So it's very normal for these pullbacks to happen. Do not get flooded out of your positions. Whatever you read online, do not act emotionally. I think we are still moving up for a higher high in terms of a lot of strong coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, AVAX, Phantom, and the list goes on. But if we turn bear here, then that's a whole different story. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any questions or you want anything specific, post below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.